Ladies and gentlemen, for the 1013th time, it is the Mason and Friends show, featuring
and the final episode coming from Warrenton, Virginia.
Yep, this is the last time we're broadcasting out of Warrenton, Virginia, ladies and gentlemen.
It's been real.
We're moving into a nicer facility. The rickety ship is going to be less rickety.
But it is what it is.
His Junus and myself have put in our time here in Warrenton, and we're gonna move on to the not necessarily better town of Culpeper, but the vicinity. Certainly, it's a place where the Jew unit has found himself his next home.
I don't know if it's gonna be better or not. As far as Culpeper to Warrenton, you know what I mean? Still gonna be the same as bullshit. Luckily, I stay to myself, so I don't have to worry about the population of Hispanics up yonder. You know what I mean?
Sure.
But there are a lot more. But like I said, me as I stay to myself, it's all right. The neighborhood butts up to Lake Pelham, where I can legally fish there.
So
no problem, and won't have to be harassed.
There is a lake you can go legally fish at as a resident of your neighborhood.
Yeah, well, it's not in my neighborhood. It's that lake. It's the lake that butts up to that old. What's that, third? Right before third exit, Culpeper. You know, where you drive over the lake on the right.
Yeah, okay.
And that's a little retaining thing on the left.
You're
There's
talking
that
off
old
of
store
29?
right there. Yeah, right off 29. There's that old country store or whatever. With the slip.
Yeah. Down near the dealerships.
Yeah, that's that same lake. I'll just be on them.
You're on the far side.
Far side of it.
Okay.
In like town area. But it looks like I can get there through my neighborhood.
Have you confirmed that this is something you can do legally as a resident of where you are? Or you just see people out there and you know you can go out
fish.
there too?
You can fish wherever up there. It's not like that. The only thing is they make you pay for some kind of fishing, Culpeper fishing license. They'll let you fish in the town of Culpeper. And I'd have to get like an additional boat registration.
That's some bullshit. You've got your own lifetime fisherman's license.
Yeah, but I need to give them like $10 for the
like,
fish in Culpeper. Oh. Yeah, I mean, just because it's Culpeper.
Wow.
And then give them another $10 to drive my boat around that motherfucker.
That's a good $20 though.
Yeah.
That's a good 20.
Yeah. But it is what it is. Not be harassed and fucking with, and especially if I can drive the boat down on the other side. Like if I can stay in my neighborhood, you know what I mean? Don't even need to really get on the highway and drive all the way over there to where I can put it in over there.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think that's that same pond or that same lake that me and Jay, we went up to Culpeper one time, some neighborhood up in their park, and we're fishing in, I think, the other side of that lake. I think it was the same goddamn lake because there ain't so many of them up there.
Yeah, that's a big lake.
You know what I mean? So
yeah.
You got that one or it's that Mountain Run lake, but I don't think it was that Mountain Run. I won't say it was that Lake Pelham or whatever, which is that lake over there by the whatchamacallit. But either way, if I have to drive around there, I can drive around there legally, semi. You know what I mean? Because I got them fucking antiques on old My Girl now.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So I can only really technically drive the car shows, you know what I mean, in the shop. You know what I mean? So when I throw a boat on the back of that
neighborhood with a boat on the back,
yeah,
that's exactly what that's for.
That's what I'm screaming, you know what I mean? I can just go back, look here, bro, stop fucking with me, man. Let me go on about my day, son.
The man always wanting to step in and cause problems.
Always, you know what I mean? With semantic shit, you know what I mean? The mileage thing, I ain't got to worry about that because truck ain't going to get maybe 300 miles on it a year, 200 miles a year on it.
If you're using it to take the boat to the pond.
Yeah, especially now, because now it's a dump truck and shit like that, and I won't really have to worry about that.
Because you got trash in the neighborhood.
I got trash in the neighborhood now, yeah, so.
Hell yeah, ladies and gentlemen, the Jew unit is moving on up.
Now, whether them motherfuckers pick up mattresses and all that shit, I don't know.
But you gonna find out.
But I'll find out. If not, I'll figure out where the dump is up in Culpeper and just go damn dump myself. Which I don't know where the hell that dump is actually in Culpeper.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen, the Jew unit is moving on up. and we're letting this episode get fucked on Spotify.
But it's not gonna be. It's fucking kind of a shitty process, man. Cause right now my side job is real good. You know what I mean? My side job has been real good, and my side job is cash only. You know what I mean? So when I'm trying to fucking when they're trying to legitimize or whatever my cash deposits I'm putting in the savings account, they're like, well, you know, where are you getting this money from? And I'm like, I got a job, don't worry about it, you know what I mean? Like, and they're like, you know what I mean? Well, we gotta make sure it ain't a loan. I'm like, okay, well, pull up my fucking account. Yeah, through my social, you fucking asshole.
Confirm that I don't have a loan for this much.
Loan everywhere? I've taken out one loan fucking 2 years ago when I bought the car for 10 grand, and I paid it off in like a week, 2 weeks, however long it took them to give me my settlement check on the goddamn whatchamacallit. You know what I mean? So,
sure.
What are y'all talking about? Next question. Like, doesn't matter how I got the money. Like, look at my W-2s, motherfuckers. My W-2s say I average, you know, from 90 to 130 or whatever the fuck, you know what I mean? So obviously, they've been averaging that for 5, 6, 7 fucking years. So it don't matter what my paycheck is right now, because it's gonna be in the same goddamn range as it was before. What are y'all worried about 16 grand that you can't fucking count for, motherfucker, when I'm clearly, you know what I mean, making money to cover it on the ends, you know what I'm saying? Like, and they're like, well, you know, basically, we only see you got like 17 grand. I'm like, but I got 30, motherfucker, because of this goddamn account right here, you know what I mean? But like,
so they don't want to take your savings account into account.
Well, they could only take 17 grand of it because they couldn't really justify the other 15 grand because they were all cash deposits. And I'm like, well, even when I took money out of my checking account and put it in my savings account, it's still cash deposit because I'm not wiring my shit over there. I'm going to the bank, taking out cash, and I'm putting it over here. So either way, all my deposits are cash. The only thing you got accounted for are the two. Nope, not even that. I was gonna say my IRS refund checks, but those went right to my checking too, and I took that out and put it in the savings. So like, I got all cash deposits that been in this account. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so how they're like, we can only justify 17.
Like, bitch, I'm a gangster.
Yeah, that's why I told you that. I got a side hustle where I make cash. You know
I got everything in my mama.
But it's like, yo, look at the W-2. I'm good, bro. Like, it'll cover it, man. Like, fuck y'all. Like, and I just got a $10 raise or whatever, you know what I mean? So I'm definitely gonna cover it. If my W-2 then covered it, my W-2 now is gonna fucking cover it, you motherfuckers. Like, what are you talking about here?
Yeah.
Next question.
Yeah.
Why are we even talking about 15 grand right now, you fucking asshole?
It's a lot easier to get a $15,000 loan for nothing than it is to get $400,000 house to buy a house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, you know, because they're all like, you know, all those numbers can change, all that. So I'm like, all right,
well, everything can change.
Yeah, so I'm like, all right, well, let me say I got 15 down. You know what I mean? Because I don't know how much money the fucking the seller's gonna give me. You know what I mean? For concession or whatever the fuck. You know what I mean? Because they usually give you cash to pay for your closing. You know what I mean? That's how it happened before. But that was 20 years ago, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so I'm like, it depends on if this motherfucker don't give me 5, then I got 25, you know what I mean? But this motherfucker give me none, I got 15. But if this motherfucker give me 10, then I got 20. You know what I mean? But you all need a number right now, all right? Then fuck it, I got 15.
Yeah,
I can definitely
do that.
Right now, I can do 15, whether you fuck me or they don't fuck me or they do fuck me. Right, if not, either way, I got more to put on the back. And they're like, yeah, it's cool. Now start getting close, fucking right around the corner, like, nah, you can't really do that. You got to pay money to do that. I'm like, bro, motherfucker, like, you asshole. This is what I fucking was talking to you about before. I clearly told you what I had or what I could have, what it will be. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck, bro?
Right, we're just trying to get to a point of agreement so that you can purchase a home.
I'm going to put something down on paper, but it doesn't mean you got to stay there. You know what I mean? Like, now we start getting towards a number, and I'm like, oh, well, I got 25 grand I can put down. You know what I mean? Then I'm like, oh, well, you got to justify, what did he say? He said, in order to change it to add another 7,000, you got to justify $2,200.
So, because they made you put down 15 originally, and they now are making you audit yourself to put in any
because
more?
they're saying I don't have that covered, I don't have that amount. And I'm like, bro, I got 30 right there. Like, you got the statement right there that says I got 30 down that I can put down, 30 grand, you know what I mean? But I just told y'all 15. Because I didn't know what the fuck Slapdick was going to do. Now I know what Slapdick's going to do. Now I'm ready to do what I got to do. They're like, nah, you got to justify, like $2,200. And he's like, you'd have to go make a deposit and then get a statement. And I'm like, bro, but I can't just make a deposit tomorrow on Wednesday and go to Friday talking about give me my current monthly statement with yesterday's deposit on that motherfucker. No, they're not gonna. It's not even generated yet. You fucking dumbass. Like, don't that shit? It don't take 30 days to come up with a statement. Like,
yeah, you're really getting jerked around.
Yeah, and like over just a little bit of money. I'm like, bro, the receipt, the balance. Look at the fucking balance. This is the bank that you have my money, motherfucker. Like,
you're dealing with one
I'm dealing with the bank that I have my money at. I'm like, bro, look at it, bro.
So wait, you literally say, give me cash, and then you say, put this into this savings account when you're at the bank?
When I'm at the, that's what, well, I take my cash and I put it in a savings account.
They can't say cash was removed at 2:35 p.m.
Well, they're saying they're wondering how I'm getting it. You know what I mean? They're wondering how I'm getting it. I'm like, bro.
Out of your account?
But it's a different bank. Like,
okay, all right.
Otherwise, if it was the same bank, then I would just...
Yeah, then they'd be able to
Then I would wire it, you know what I mean? And I wouldn't have to worry about it. But it says two separate banks, and it's that little podunk bank over there, which I don't even think they accept wiring, you know what I mean? There's only like 3 of them motherfuckers. So it's like, that's why I put it in that bank, because I'm like, let me pick a no-name ass bank. I'll forget I even have an account over these motherfuckers.
Right, you won't be able to access it unless you actually go down there.
And then they close at 4 o'clock. I'm like, so I'm never getting there. You know what I mean? This is perfect. You know what I mean? I will never be able to steal my own money because I can't fucking get there on time.
So next time in the future, you need to take a check from your bank. Say, write a check to this bank, and I'm going to go put this money in my savings account. And then it's...
or I just need to launder some money, or I just need to talk to one of my people and be like, here's 20 grand. Write me a check of 20 grand saying it was for something.
Services rendered.
Yeah. And then that's justifiable laundered money out here like I'm a goddamn gangster trying to buy a legit
bro, we need to set you up. We need to set you up a laundromat, and then you can say this month I took in $20,000 more dollars than I normally do at the laundromat. No big deal.
I'm like, y'all some Peaky Blinder shit out here, bro. Y'all got me doing all this bullshit, man. Like, goddamn,
absolutely, bro. We need to dress like Peaky Blinders and go down to the fucking bank and be like, by order of the Peaky Blinders, you're going to give the Jew unit his loan.
I wish I would have. I'd have went down there and respect McCockney.
I'm Old Testament.
Look at this here. Slide that money on the table. That's that McCockney, man. Come on here now. What's the problem?
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't fucking matter.
I got it right here.
It don't matter in my money. It's right here. It's me Cockney and take it the money. Motherfucker.
Yeah, listen to me, Cockney, and understand.
Take the money, motherfucker.
How could a man like me be doing things that you can't keep track of?
So yeah, but it is what it is. But I ain't really,
This place is under new management. By order of the Peaky Blinders.
Goddamn right, we're running up in your bank and putting it under new management, bitch.
Yeah, fucking. I basically.
It's the Mason and Friends Bank.
Launder money, man.
Bitch.
For a legal purchase, man. Launder legal money. Turn legal money into legal money. I'm like, bro, how in the fuck? You're asking a lot, dog. Like.
Motherfuckers are suspicious.
This is the 2:45 question, on a Tuesday.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, bro, what?
Come look at the man's house.
$2
Quit
grand?
breaking his balls. He's
$2
buying
grand?
He's buying a new house. You're sweating him over $2,200.
Yeah, I mean,
look at this place.
Semantic, motherfucker.
That's his deposit that he's not going to get back in this piece of shit.
Yeah.
Like,
what the fuck?
It's this deposit he should get because his house is just as shitty as it was when you moved in here however long ago. You didn't destroy this place. 80 years in Fletcherville destroyed this place.
I mean, I think that this place is in good condition
for what it is.
Yeah. For me being here for 9 fucking years.
Yeah, no,
you know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. You haven't destroyed this.
This place 9 years. Any other motherfucker, it would be fucking done, bro.
This place would be caving in.
Yeah, well, holes in the wall, and fucking just shit falling apart. I mean, there is some of that, but that's from like leaks and shit that I ain't fucking like that shit underneath the sink. Like that's all fucked.
Yeah, we try to give the Jew a hard time, but he's not that dumb, ladies and
So
gentlemen.
just like a little bit of damage there has been from these fucking water leaks. But like I said, I'm not ripping walls down and replacing drywall.
Dude, this ain't your house. Like, if they're not going to come in here and do that, and they can't, don't
like
have the
that
time or whatever.
Jackass replacement over here in the bathroom with the tub and
Yeah.
the drywall over
Yeah, you
tile.
got like a
that's
drywall
fucking like
piece of glued, a
three quarters out the wall, 3/4 inch
Yeah.
off the wall, off the tile.
Yeah,
Like,
it doesn't make any sense. It looked like a child went in there and glued a piece of wood to the wall.
Yeah, it doesn't even look like a handyman did it. It really looked like you got his kid to come in here
Yeah.
and fix the motherfucker.
There's
you know what I mean?
nothing professional
But
looking
you
at
got to
this.
rip all that out and redo the whole fucking thing.
It's not returned to the state it was prior. But you can't get the tile. Like, this whole place, like,
yeah, you ain't getting that yellow,
This place
green,
needs-
1980 tile.
well, you know, the people that bought it, apparently, when you leave, they're going to take it down to studs, fix everything, and redo it.
They're not gonna take it to studs.
That's
now, but
if they're gonna do it right.
They're
They're
gonna
gonna take it to studs.
They're gonna fucking rip up. They're not gonna.
They're gonna tear a lot of shit out.
They're gonna tear some shit out. They might redo the floors, maybe. I don't know.
The only way to do this place right is to take it down to the studs.
Yeah, you
clean
pretty
up,
much need to. Yeah.
fix whatever needs to be fixed in the studs. Because I guarantee you, there's some imperfections in there that need to be fixed, and then put it
Oh,
all
yeah.
back. You know, like this
Yeah,
place
well,
needs a new roof.
Needs a new roof. Ben needs a new roof.
Everything.
Yeah.
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 It's
He's gonna spend 20 grand on this
It's just
motherfucker
been
getting it together.
Truly, we've been on a rickety ship. It's like the setup of the wiring, the electronics, all that shit here at the Mason and French show. All that has been a task and a problem month after month, year after year of trying to fix and improve. But like literally, we're polishing the tables on the Titanic in this bitch. Like this,
Yeah, you just
this
fixing broke
fucking
shit.
place, like, I'm surprised you haven't caught like the black lung from the black mold or whatever. You know what I mean? Like,
That's like I said. That ain't got nothing on that mesothelioma shit. That shit's taking over everything, man. That's some strong shit, bro. If you want to get rid of a lot of shit, you get some of that in you, and it'll get rid of. I don't know how.
flushed your system.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how good it is for you. You know what I mean? To intake the mesothelioma like it's vitamin C.
well, ladies and gentlemen, if you work with asbestos,
I think it's-
and then you eat sandwiches without washing your hands, you ingest
And
mesothelioma.
then I think it becomes a part of you, like the Spider-Man,
Mm-hmm.
like the Spider-Man spider. You get some of that black tar down in your shit, and you might get venomous every now and
Yeah.
then. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
right,
or
right.
you just might be just grungy sometimes. You
So
know
you
what I
feel
mean?
like
Or
you feel like you get a blend of all the different Spider-Man
it
related
depends
things.
on when it moves to where it goes in the body is what
I
your
see.
reaction of the body gets. You know
If
what
the
I'm saying?
darkness goes to your
Yeah.
heart, you get like dark.
Yeah, you get
Peter.
like dark matter and shit.
You get like dark Peter.
Yeah, you get dark Peter where he comes out in all black, popping a collar shit
Right.
out on bitches.
And all the
you know what I
bitches
mean?
are
Yeah,
staring
hit a
at
spin
him.
move on him and shit like that. you
Yeah,
know
but
what
if
I
it
mean?
goes to your liver, then you just drink like a madman for a year or two.
Yeah, probably, yeah. Like you piss like gold or something like that.
Right,
you know
right.
what I mean?
You're flushing it out. If you
Yeah.
put the mesothelioma in your fucking liver and then you drink a lot of liquor and pee it all out, like eventually, that's a lot. That's a lot that's
It
gone.
just moves around to the area needed in the body, you know what I mean?
Right, right,
You know?
right.
It just helps out a little bit.
It's Spider-Man.
Takes over the bad shit and then just
goes to
moves
the,
on.
Right, it goes to the bad spot in your
It's
body.
just fighting inner demons and shit, you know what I mean?
Fights the inner demons via way of your liver or your lungs.
It's like a Carnage versus Venom fight all over in there, you know what I mean?
Right.
Just,
It's like an N6 and an SNES cartridge versus Spider-Man video game cartridge that works well and eventually freezes up and everything goes glitchy. You're
yeah,
like,
but you know,
well, I'm 90 when that happens, or 100. Man,
I ain't got 100.
I don't want
I
to.
don't think I got 90. I don't think I got 80.
I'm out at 70. Although my folks be lasting, so I'm not even sure. I'm gonna be like old and homeless and shit by myself, living in the woods. Like,
I mean, yeah, my parents. I mean,
if the whole place doesn't go apocalypse before then, like, we're on the verge of civil war like a motherfucker right now. Shit is going crazy in
we taking
America.
over everything. Yeah.
So who knows? Yeah, civil war, but it's gonna be like world civil war because we're gonna install like a world government and then have a fight with ourselves. It's crazy. I don't know, bro.
And then the machine's gonna take over like a war game or what was that game? What was that movie?
Terminator?
No, we're the other one with wasn't it Ferris Bueller?
You're talking war games from the
Yeah, with the
80s
computers
where he
and shit,
hacks
right?
in and they set off the nuclear
bombs,
war.
the bombs or something like that.
That's
Yeah,
not
war
actually
games.
happening.
Yeah, war games.
War Games is that movie.
Yeah, fuck yeah. It's old school shit right
With,
there.
like-
Is that Ferris Bueller?
It's Ferris Bueller and Ali Sheedy, I guess. I'm not sure who the chick is, but it's got some like barely legal chick that's playing like.
That's like
underage.
dial-up shit too, right? That's back with
He
like the
puts his
dial-up.
phone on a cradle and calls. Like it's not even dial-up. It's literally the phone connecting to a thing. I don't really believe that any of that shit's even real. Like I don't know. Is that modern
Not
tech?
then. I mean, not then. It wasn't.
I don't think it was real then, and I don't think it was real ever.
It was in, and then we're still doing dial-up for sure, man. Because that was I definitely remember playing GTA OG with the computer with the helicopter view.
Yeah.
On the computer. Shit, goddamn.
OG computer
Yeah.
Grand Theft Auto is quite awesome.
Dial-up was a different breed, man. Between dial-up and the fucking just getting up fucking to watch the news to see if you had to go to school or not on snow days, cuz like these fucking assholes
they
now
called it yet?
they got the message at night in the phone call at night sometimes and
Yeah, they call
not
it the
first
day
thing in the
before
morning.
now.
Yeah, like man, fuck y'all, man. You had to get up. Watch fucking 7 minutes of dumbass news to see your fucking school come across the bottom of the screen.
And then if you turned, you might miss it.
Yeah, and then you gotta wait a whole nother fucking cycle, listen to more dumb
I
shit.
was looking for A's and we're
and
at
then
the
you watch it
B's.
again when you don't see your fucking school thinking they fucked up.
And then they put it in, you don't believe it till it comes back at least 2 more times. You're like, oh, fuck
And
yeah.
you're like, God damn it, let's start getting ready. These motherfuckers,
I'm
man.
going to start playing Madden. Yeah, if you don't got to go, you're playing Madden.
Yeah, you know that's right. Motherfuckers, man.
Yeah, it's a different breed. They don't got no idea. And then it's all going to, when it all goes away, bloop, you know.
Yeah. That shit was fucked up there. I'm down there. I went down to Richmond. I don't even remember when, a week or two ago. Right after we got all that shit, all this shit that's still
All
here.
the ice, yeah.
They got a bunch of ice down there. Her shit was fucked up. I couldn't even shovel her shit. And I went up there and I took a bag of salt from work and threw that down to get fucking at least get her a walking path to the house, man.
Well, you know, if you can put enough stuff on top of ice and snow, you can walk on that.
Well, you could walk, you could shuffle on it.
Well, you know,
like
like
it
up
wasn't
on
like thick,
Up on the mountain,
slick ice.
Up on the mountain, I usually had like a bucket or a bag of ash from the wood stove.
Yeah.
And I would like have a paper bag and I'd cut a hole in the side of it and shake it out in front of me, shake ash all out onto the ice, and then I'd walk
You need
on that.
something to grab, you know what I mean?
Yeah, if you put something out there, and then that washed away. That was a really good all natural way to deal. Because up on the mountain, man, I'd have that shit up there for 3 or 4 months sometimes.
Yeah.
It was like this up there when down here would be fine, and now it's like this everywhere. Like I went to look at a couple of cars. Like I'm trying to get a whiz up that's not taking so many miles as the Bronco. So I'm trying to find something with a stick shift and. You know, something I'm not gonna hate, and I'm in no real like rush to find it. So
Pretty hard for a stick shift.
I want a stick shift 2-door with no sunroof, which is very difficult to find. So I'm searching for like the hardest thing to find, and I'm not trying to spend a lot of money. So it's gonna take a while. I looked at a couple of Volkswagens today, but none of them really fit the bill for what I'm after. There was one that's pretty decent, but like it's got this motor that's got a timing belt. And I don't want to deal with a timing belt motor. I need a timing chain. If I'm going in, I gotta get something reliable. So I don't know. Yeah, man, we're up to big adult type things here at the Mason and Friends show these days. And it's gonna be probably another week or two before we're back broadcasting since the Jews doing a movie.
Gun safes fireproof? Gun safes aren't fireproof, are they?
Some can be. You gotta spend big
You got
bucks.
just some money on that shit,
Yeah.
though, right? But a regular one ain't.
Certainly not one you're gonna get at like what Farmer's Trade. What is it?
Tractor Supply?
Tractor Supply. Yeah, one of those ones at Tractor Supply. Maybe if you got the most expensive one at Tractor Supply, it might be fireproof.
They got the safe thing, like the safe things.
Well, there's some big ones. You can
Big-
get some
they got
like
the big
you can get like
motherfuckers here.
$3,000, $4,000 gun safes. Those are gonna be fireproof. But like other shit, and plus the way things are going, if your house burns down, you got guns in it, man, you're going to jail. What they're doing here in Virginia. The Democrats got elected and it went insane, bro. Have you seen any of this stuff?
I don't watch that shit.
All right, so any magazine over 10 rounds is going to be against the law. It's going to be a misdemeanor if they catch you with it, even if you've been at it.
Hey, mag over 10?
Yep.
Right, any gun.
If you didn't...
Pistol or...
Yeah, whatever. Fuck you. Oh, you like to carry? Fuck you. And that's just a start. They're banning assault, any kind of anything. Like, there's no way to sell it legally. There's not even like a legal way to like turn it into the government after July 1st, because it's a misdemeanor to transport it. It's a misdemeanor to own it. It's a misdemeanor to discharge it or use it. The Democrats have put in a congressional, like the way that the voting districts are in Virginia, it was on like 6-5 playing field last election as far as like Republican and Democrat spaces. They have gerrymandered it to 10-1 Democrats, so it's almost impossible that anything will ever change going forward. Abigail Taxberger is fucking Californicating Virginia, essentially. And it pisses me off because I don't really like Republicans, and I've never really liked Democrats. But now I'm like, okay, you guys can eat a fucking dick. If you're a Democrat, fuck you. Like, fuck your mother. They're making it so that if you're a convicted sex offender, like if you are a kid toucher or any of that stuff and you've got a CDL, currently you can't have a CDL. But they're going to make it so you can. Which is fucked up because you've got most of the kid trafficking is going on by people with CDLs and things like that. So like to be a good kid trafficker, you need to have like the ability to traffic up and down the highway on some big scale shit. And CDL is a good way to do that. So it's something that was a law trying to protect children in the state of Virginia that the Democrats are taking away because I guess they like kid touchers. I don't fucking know. They're trying to destroy the Virginia Military Institute, which it's none of your business. My grandfather went there. It's publicly funded. That's what the problem is for that school, and it always has been. It's publicly funded by Virginia. They're trying to give it to the board of directors. They're trying to strip all the board of directors of VMI and hand over control to Virginia State University, which is a historical black university, which that's just spiteful, vindictive assholery, really. Not anything wrong with historical black universities or black people or anything like that, but this is a college that had, a presence in the military in Virginia for a very long time, all the way back through the Civil War, and they're just trying to destroy it when it's the third best officer training school in the country as far as applicants that end up being big time in the military. The military needs this kind of shit. And what I like about Virginia is it's been diverse, where you've got literally a historical black university over here and a fucking historical military university that goes back to 18 or 17 something. It goes way back. And freedom is protecting people's rights to do things that you don't want to do. I didn't want to go to VMI, even though I could have. My grandfather went there. I had a fucking provisional appointment and could have gone to VMI. And at this point, right now, I kind of wish I did, because it would have been an experience that you can't get now and never will be able to again if what they're doing goes through. They're apparently the Pentagon and the military is watching this situation. The VMI thing really pisses me off for family reasons and just general respect for doing things your way, even if your way isn't my way. That's freedom. And the Democrats don't like that. The Democrat people, if you're voting Democrat, you're probably the kind of person that thinks, I don't want to do that thing, so no one else should be allowed to. The closest equivalent I could think of that's to the gun situation is, it's if Republicans got in charge and said all sex toys that can be used for penetration are now a misdemeanor to have. So ladies, if we catch you with a 3-inch or a 2-foot long dildo, we're going to lock you up for 12 months. And we're going to, take those dildos away from you, and you're not going to be able to buy them anymore. It's none of your business who sticks what where in their body. And it's none of your business who has what guns until they go and start sticking those things or shooting up people or whatever. If you go out in the public with your 3-foot dildo and try to ram it into somebody else's ass, you should be in trouble.
Yeah, that's a little aggressive.
Exactly. It's unreal. So like, but they're just doing stuff across the board. They're trying to put in a tax on dog grooming, dog walking, and these are all things that you have taxes on. You got state and federal taxes you pay for businesses and shit that you do, but these are additional taxes. I don't know why they're doing this stuff.
Who has to pay for this? I got to pay for this?
The patron of, like, if you want to have a dog and you want to take it to the dog groomer and it cost you $20 last week, it's going to cost you like $23 this coming week because they want that extra $3 or whatever their percentage of tax.
The state gets that money?
Yeah, the state's getting that money because they don't get enough. And you know what else they did? They voted themselves a raise. All of them. They're all getting raises. Like, and we're talking like $50K plus raises for everybody. They went from like making 17 to 70. Like, with our tax dollars, and they're gonna fucking tax us more. Like, Virginia has fired me up like I haven't been fired up about politics since I don't even know when. Like, it is, I am so fucking pissed off at this state and the people in it with their fucking big heads that just cannot mind their own fucking business.
10 bolus up there. You ain't knocking nothing down.
Live, and you want to protect people that aren't getting shot by criminalizing people that aren't shooting anybody? You're going to make these guns that people already have against the law and give them no legal way to get rid of them other than turning them over to the government? The people that want this, the thing that pisses me off the most about the people that want this is, like, do you actually trust the government? You fucking fascist pieces of shit. You're out in the street blocking roads because you don't like ICE. I get it. I don't like the way the ICE stuff is being applied at all. But, like, guess what? When you're just some dude stopping people asking for their fucking papers, like, there's videos of people being like, your license plate is on our ICE database. We think you're an ICE person. Give us your ID. And they're just fucking you or me out there with a mask on their face talking about, like, you're not welcome in our town. You know, there was black ICE officers getting called the N-word by people that claimed to be, like, anti-racist. You know, like, things are out of fucking control.
I like the one of those motherfuckers that run up on me. Ask me that bullshit.
But see, that's the issue. That's why you gotta vote. And I hate it that I'm even at all considering voting Republican. Just don't vote Democrat. Go vote for somebody. If you don't like the Republican, vote for the other option. There's usually other options. And if not, fuck it. You gotta go with the least evil. Because, like, we had 4 fucking years of Republicans, like, doing things and nothing really egregious happened. They didn't give us a reasonable method to have weed. And that's not even what the Democrats are going to do. They're going to give us a method to have weed, like, at stores and shit, but they're not going to make it so that, like, you or I could, like, start our own little business as poor people and grow fucking cannabis and sell it legally in the state and make money out of something we actually fucking like. You know, something we actually would probably enjoy doing. You know, if I could have a $500,000 a year business where I could pay you and Mike to help me grow weed, and we all make $120K or whatever, like, a year, what else would we do? We'd grow weed. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
It would be. Why is this not allowed? Why can't there be a reasonable setup for this? Like, you know, if you can grow it and it's good enough to pass whatever spec tests they want to have, you should be able to sell it at the fucking farmer's market or out of the back of a car in the grocery store parking lot. Like, pay your tax stamps ahead of time. That's, you know, this is a reasonable thing. And that's not a Republican or a Democrat. That's a independently thought up thing by a person that would actually be engaged in that process if possible. And it's not possible. And it'll never fucking be possible, especially not with Democratic cocksuckers running the show. And I hate that the Republicans are a better option right now to me, but Jesus Christ, how fucking bad does it have to get? Like, I had a homeless lady, right, out here in the street the other day, where I seen the pretty homeless girl. There was,
you running into some homeless motherfuckers
out here in front of Wawa in Warrenton, dog. They be getting crazy out there. This old lady, right, it's 26 degrees outside. This bitch is standing on the road because the middle
It's snow up.
It's ice.
Yeah.
It ain't even snowed up. It's iced up, baby. That shit is rock hard
You better
ice.
implant your feet, get a sturdy ground,
That's what I'm
bitch.
saying, bitch. You better work
Get out
out a
the
walking
road.
path. Get out here and scrape. But no. She's standing there. She's wearing this little ass windbreaker. Got a sign that says "Homeless, please help." She's walking by. I got a hoodie I don't like. I've been thinking about getting rid of. Maybe I'm gonna throw it in one of those yellow boxes at the back of a parking lot somewhere. You know what I mean? Like the sleeves are a little jacked up on the inside because I can't roll them up, and I'll grab and try and pull up my sleeves, and they won't go because the wrist thing is too tight.
All right.
You know, my forearms be jacked, bro. But like, so I'm trying to put my shit back, and it tore up my sleeves a little bit. But it's a perfectly comfortable, warm hoodie. And this little lady, I said, "Do you want this hoodie?" "No, I don't want that." And she kept walking, and I'm like, as she walked by, she's shivering. She's literally, "No, I don't want that." You're not even homeless, bitch. You're out here as long as you can stand to be shivering.
Yeah.
Try to get some scratch.
Yeah, you parked right over there at Wawa.
Yeah, exactly, dude. She got out of her fucking probably like 2015 Subaru that she's
Yeah.
had for
Yeah. Or a brand new
13
little
years.
Ford Focus.
Right.
2022 Ford Focus.
Right, bitch, you ain't homeless. If you are turning down a jacket while you are shivering, you ain't getting shit out of me. This is why I don't give motherfuckers money, dog.
I ain't been turning no clothes. But yesterday.
Mason and his coffee and friends show.
By far the coldest day I've encountered.
It was pretty chilly.
Almost in life.
In life?
Almost in life.
Bro, you were tripping, dog.
I don't know, bro.
You ain't never been, I mean, I don't know. You came up on the mountain a couple times when it was pretty cold.
Nothing like yesterday. Yesterday,
You were working outside.
I was outside. My
Dog,
fucking,
you got to get the long
my
john,
fucking,
son.
it was my face, bro. My face hurt so bad from just walking to the trailer of my car, and I had the ski mask joint on, like the.
You had a ski
I
mask
had
in
the
your face, sir?
baklava joint. I only had this much showing, bro. In the wind, in the cold.
Your eyes are just watering.
Yes, I mean I was
And
walking.
then-
I was literally walking with my hands over my face, bro, because. And I was on. It only hit me like 100 feet.
You need those.
You know what I mean?
You need
Like,
those Oakley ski goggles.
well, I had the whole. Like my shit was covered, but that junk was still coming. Like I needed the goggle joints. You know
Yeah,
what
that's
I'm
what I'm
saying?
saying. The ones that
yeah,
like they're using in the Olympics and shit.
But it was, motherfucker, it was cold as fuck yesterday. God damn, man, there was no reason for that, bro. And the wind was fucking ripping. It was like 40, 45 up there where we were at. Gus, like a steady 20, 25. I mean, I only think it got about 30 degrees yesterday, temp-wise. But I mean, windshield, it was. That fucking shit hurt. Yesterday,
no, I do think it got
that
up.
shit hurt, bro.
It did get up to like 30 something. But
That shit hurt. I ain't. I mean,
ain't
my
dealt
body was fine. You know what I mean? I was cold, but my body wasn't like shaking. But my face, it was just that pain, cold, like
it had
like it's like frozen. You know what I mean? Like frostbite already encountered on it. It's just like immediate.
the water inside your
like
face.
every
was
it's
frozen.
just like I don't know, bro. It's just like instant, just extremeness.
Yeah,
and it's fucking. It was bad.
That's brutality.
Yeah,
right
it was
there.
bad. It was fucking bad.
Sheer brutality.
It was like some goddamn Northern Frontier bullshit out here, like Last Alaskan Survivor out this motherfucker, like I'm out here squirrel hunting and shit.
You're
know
like
what I mean?
you're like the actual Indians
Yeah.
in the Yellowstone.
Like if I had enough beer, there'd be fucking ice on that shit. Like how you know those motherfuckers
Yeah.
be talking and they
Dude.
got the icicles on their beard and the snobs.
I would have the mustache
the snobsicles
ice
and shit going down.
like a motherfucker.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They'd be, but I wasn't out there long enough for that. But like I said, I had that thing all the way up to covers my nose and shit, and just wraps around like that. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, that's brutal.
it was bad.
That's some
It was
brutal
bad. I think it's
shit.
supposed to be 50s this week, though.
Really?
Yep.
Oh
52,
man.
53.
If we could get some of this ice to melt, that might be all right.
I needed to melt. I gotta move, man. I don't care about that. I gotta get my tractor out of the goddamn shit. I was like, that's gonna be the hot lick. I'm gonna have to get the tow truck out here and say my car's totaled. I need to tow out of here and just get him to hook the winch up and pull the tractor out and be like, all right,
Just
here's
come along, you can make it
here's
happen.
$50, bro. Come on, I'm gonna take me a day and a half to get out there. I might as well get some twine up, bring some twine up to the truck.
Yeah, we can do that too.
And drive it on out there.
Pull the tree limbs down with the twine. We'll get the fucking.
Then I gotta move the whole shed.
You bring in the shed?
I'm not bringing the shed, but I'm putting it over there in the neighbor's yard, so I ain't gotta get rid of it. Otherwise, I'd have to get rid of it. I can't take it to my.
You're gonna put it in your neighbor's yard at your neighbor's request?
Yeah, just do right over here.
Well, then I'd be like, bro, you need to help me move this bitch if the ice don't melt.
I mean, it's not heavy. It's just fucking tin shit.
Yeah, I'm just saying, if the ice doesn't melt, dude, you're gonna need help.
I don't know.
And if you put it up on top of the ice and then the wind blows, is it not gonna slide away?
Oh, no, it won't. Yeah, probably. I mean, right now I got like rocks on with rope tied down on the corners and shit to keep it from blowing and rocking over, because it ain't much of nothing.
No, dude, no, that's not much of a shed.
But yeah, I mean, it works. So I gotta talk to him for where he wants it.
It's like an outhouse that would be in like Vietnam.
Yeah,
that shit is just rickety.
But I mean. But I gotta get the tractor out of there.
Yeah, dude, you got a lot to do. You taking off?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm taking off Tuesday. Tuesday all the way to Sunday.
Well, yeah, I mean, I could probably stop by in the evenings on my way through and grab some stuff to get out of here. You know, like I'll take some shit today, some extra shit. And, you know, maybe Mike and I will do a podcast next Saturday or Sunday. But like I can also come out and help you move some. You know what I mean? I can get involved. I got a whip or two with a little space.
Yeah, I mean,
we'll
you can bring the shit over there Saturday or whatever.
Oh yeah, I guess that's true. I could just load it up and take it right to your new house.
Yeah, I gotta try to get a trailer from somebody for like that table.
This table?
Yeah.
If the legs come off, I can work with you.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, we can get this. We just got to take the wrench to it. Yeah, there's just some nuts in there.
Yeah, all right.
Together.
But yeah, most of that big shit I'm gonna take out of here on Saturday. I'm gonna get probably gonna get a U-Haul. But yeah, I'm gonna end up taking all this shit and then just yard sailing it all up there. I think I'll be better off trying to yard sale it up there than out here.
I don't know. I think you'd be surprised.
I don't want to take it and get rid of it. You know what I mean? Like,
I think you'd be surprised. I bet if you yard sailed here, you should try. You know, to do a yard sale here. Yeah, but I guess you ain't got much time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the thing.
Just get a dumpster and pitch it.
So, well,
I guess it's best to maximize if you can get something out of something.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going up there to Culpeper. I'm sure there's somebody who wants this shit. You know what I mean? So, and plus I'm probably gonna sell that tractor because I got a half-ass yard. I can push mow that shit. You know what I mean? And then I got all these fucking window shakers that I don't really need no more. So I still got a shitload of yard sale shit I gotta do.
Yeah, I mean, you know, little something. You know, you can get a little something out of all that stuff.
But I'm gonna get a U-Haul, and then Saturday get most of this big shit out of here. But I'm gonna try to rent a truck from Enterprise Tuesday or Wednesday because Lisa's fucking dryer. Lisa's dryer shit to bed, and I got mine. And the house.
Are you gonna give it to her?
Yeah, I'm gonna give her my dryer.
Is that down in Richmond?
Yeah, down in Richmond. Because her landlord, he's being a whole asshole. Yeah, he's all like, she's like, shit's broke. So he's like, I'll come out there and look at it. He comes out there, looks at it, and then he's like, oh yeah, it's got to give her place. That's not in my.
That's not my purview.
Yeah, that's not all my. I don't care what you do with it. And then it's like, what? So we're gonna go down there and fucking. I don't need to rent a truck or something to get that damn thing down there. But I think it's cheaper if I just rent a truck from like fucking Enterprise if I can actually get a truck.
If you can get one.
Yeah, and they're not like, where's the SUV? I'm like, no, bitch, I need a fucking
truck. What
truck.
about the Home Depot truck? It's like $19 a day or whatever.
Well, those things you pay for the mileage.
Oh, do you? Okay.
Yeah. And then same with a U-Haul, you pay for the mileage too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I could get goddamn Enterprise,
you can get Enterprise for $119
maybe
for the day.
$20 more.
Yeah.
But I can drive it all over the fucking world. You know what I'm saying? So if I can do that, and I can get that for 2 days, I can load the boxes. I can get all these boxes up out of here. I can get like most of this small shit out of here just through the week.
Yeah, right.
The bad part is going to be trying to get shit to the basement because I can't get around the fucking house right now because It's bad. It's ice.
You just gonna have to wait, dog.
So-
Load up that garage.
Yeah, I'm about to load all that shit up in the garage and then wiggle the bed down there through the house some way or another for the boy to sleep. But dressers and all the other shit, I don't know. Like I said, right now,
What you ought to do is, like, get him a new mattress, have it delivered. Throw that mattress in the trash here.
well, that's his mattress right here. He sleeps on that pull-out. Talking about Felician. And his mattress,
Buy Felicia a real bed.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm going to do.
Like, dude, buy him a real bed, have it delivered, and throw that shit in the trash.
Well, I can hopefully...
Or yard sale it, I guess.
I mean, I can buy that junk, and I mean, most beds nowadays are fucking in a box. Yeah, I mean,
Right, I mean, you could have one delivered.
They just pop up.
You could have one of those delivery ones where they literally just drop it off in your front door and carry a little box up and open it up, like
Yeah.
you said, slice it open, and out it expands.
But yeah, so I gotta. If I can do that, I can get it down there, and then he's just gonna have to fucking figure out his dresser on another time. Cause there's a little bit of a hill down there. It's not just like it's walk around back. You're trying to walk around back
So you're going to have Felicia in the basement?
down a hill. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, with that said, we're going to have to bring this episode of the Mason and Friends show to a close. We'd like to thank you so very much for listening. Encourage you to listen to old episodes as well as new episodes. Like, share, subscribe. Be nice to people that look like you. Be nice to people that don't look like you. Don't be a dick. Yeah, keep grinding on the shit that you're trying to get done. I think we're going to do one more, maybe talk about Epstein. And then we will see you at some point in the next few weeks. Sorry about the lack of episodes that we've had lately, but adult shit has been happening, and it's also been an ice bear.
Weather, yeah. Goddamn.
Yeah, we've been,
I mean, the whole East Coast had to get hit with that shit.
yeah, we've been frozen over for a couple of weeks now. So anyway, don't forget, we love you very much. We really do wish you the best, even if you're a dumb Democrat.
Fuckers.
Yeah. Have a nice day, and peace be with you.
Peace.